So I'm Paul here. Today I'm going to be going over a strategy by using the wave trend, and it's kind of similar when I kind of I watched a video where I think I've made a video about the wave trend, but I haven't talked really about it much. And I went into it's kind of like Ghost Market Pro in a way. It has the same similar things on it, but I like tweaking it up a bit, and you can really use the wave trend. Now, this is a free indicator, and you can use the wave trend to really find good moments in the market. So we're going to be looking at past, I'll look at a couple assets here just for an example purposes. But tomorrow I'll be going over the wave trend and really how to use it with some other benefits that you can use the wave trend for. From what I could tell, since I just started, looking at it right when the market's closed on Friday, so I touched it just a little bit, but from looking at this indicator, and I think I did talk about it very briefly in one of my other videos, but the wave trend is pretty similar to Ghost Market Pro. It has a lot of similar things to it. What I like doing is tweaking it up a bit and making it to my. No, you can load it by default and change the settings the way you want to. But what I want to kind of teach you guys to do is find ways using the wave trend to benefit more and find all those key moments where you can get in and get out. So I'm going to load up the wave trend, and then we're going to look at a couple assets, and we're going to see if they can pick up some pretty good signals on a couple different assets. Okay, so if you want to get the, for a second here, let me just start off with a blank canvas. We're going to look at Bitcoin real quick because that's like the only thing moving right now. And it's moving a lot. So what you want to do to get the wave trend, you go here to your settings, go to indicator, go to wave trend. You're going to have to search for it, but wave trend is by dev here. So just load that up. And basically, this is the default settings, and what I really do to change it is I'll go and I want to change the momentum here. I'll change it to a brighter color like white here, and I'll make the contrast a little bit more thick. Maybe not so completely, maybe around there. Just visible enough to see it. Opacity here. What's it got here? I did the wrong one here. Let's check those off, and we want to do this one as white. And we want to do the opacity pretty high. So basically, I'll change the momentum color here to like yellow. Or no, let's do orange. So anyway, as you can see, this is kind of like the Ghost Market Pro Cloud. It's pretty simple to understand, and basically you're getting in on momentum. So here's the Ghost Market Pro Cloud just to show you guys the similarities. Now I've talked about the Ghost Market Pro Cloud, but they're little bit different as far as moves and everything, so it's up to you which one you want to get. But today I'm really going to show you how to use it with wave trend. It's free. It could be an alternative to the Ghost Market Pro, but anyway, what you want to do really is you want to focus on either the cloud, which is the momentum. This is basically the momentum. The white area is the momentum of what the market is doing. Down here below is usually your bottom. Up here at the top is usually your top. So this could be good for finding tops and bottoms, and also finding quick little moments where it's going down or up. So how you can benefit from doing this? First, you want to see if the line, the yellow line if it's crossing up on the green, it's an uptrend, or if it's crossing. That's one thing you got to look for, is when the yellow line comes down and then crosses up through the green line. That is that is usually the bottom, and it's about to start to go up. Same thing for the top. When the yellow line reaches here at the top and starts coming down, that's a moment when it usually starts going down. And then you use the momentum to see quick little scalps in the market. So we'll look at a couple examples. First, I want to see if the yellow line gets to the bottom here at all. Let's go back here a bit, see if that happens. If we can see if it goes below the green line, which hasn't been for. Here we go. Here's an example. So you want to look for this. You want to look for when it goes down below the green line and starts coming back up right about here. This is a good indication that it's starting to go back up. So right about here. So you could come in for this trade and ride it out for a couple hours and be in profit. So let's find another moment where it's up and going down. So one thing you want to take note of, though, is you want to make sure you're getting an overall view of what the market is doing. Because you don't want to catch yourself going against the trend. You always want to go with the trend with the strategy. Just make sure you're going with the trend. So like in this example, we see with the 921 that it's in an uptrend, but then we see it crossing. You see it crossing down from here. So you might get in for a quick, a minor, you see it crossing right about here. You see a quick little down right here, but that's not a lot. That's going against the trend. But anyway, let's just see if we can find it in probably a little Bitcoin. It hadn't been lately, but you see it happen right here. So basically, just what you got to look for is it crossing down, but you got to make sure you're basically going into a downtrend. So let's look real quickly at the momentum of it, and we'll see a few moments like right here, and we'll be focused on the momentum the rest of this video. But you see it happen, you see it go. What you want to look for is a change from it going down to up or up to down. And you have to see kind of a little indentation here. So like right here would be in a good moment, because you see a shift in direction right about here just for a couple hours if you wanted to. But then it goes down and it comes back up. So you want to look for a change in momentum in the clouds. So it has to be, and you can easily see like when it's weak and when it's consolidating. So a couple examples. We got right here where it's down very briefly, comes up, and you can ride that momentum. And it kind of shows you when it starts getting weaker. So there's that, and we see it happen right here. It goes down, and then right here, you would enter your trade right about here. And it goes up. So you could have rubbed that out right there. Let's look at a couple different assets here. Let's look at gold. See how this works for gold. Okay, so right now what gold looks like, it looks like once the market opens, it might start going down. It looks like it might start going through. It looks like it's getting weaker and it might start going down. That's what it looks like. But as far as finding moments of getting in, you need to look at the momentum and see down to up or up to down. You need to enter right about here, and you can catch it from here to all the way up here. This would have been, if you just follow that, and as you're doing this, you look at the momentum and you see that the yellow line is above the red line, and it's probably not going to stay up there for too long, so it's going to start probably going down. You could see that because it's entering into oversold. But anyway, let's look at a couple examples with the momentum. So we see a shift in direction in the cloud and the momentum right here. You could have easily come in right here and then write it down. You would have made about 7,000 pips there. That's $7,000 if you did $1 lot size. So anyway, that is gold. Let's look real quickly at some other assets. Let's look at stocks. Let's just at XBX. If you're trading SPX on Forex, So what we can tell right now is SBX has made this run up, and it looks like it's oversold, and it's probably going to be coming down or trying to come down on Monday. It's what it looks like. It might come down briefly, but you see that happen. The momentum starts right here. It goes up, and then it looks like it's starting to get weaker from the momentum cloud. A lot of consolidation right there, and from the momentum, you see it shift right about here. It goes up. So you see what you got to look for is the momentum. If the momentum looks weak, I personally wouldn't get in trades because it could be just consolidating. So anyway, we see some momentum change right here. Shift of direction, goes down, it goes up. You enter right about here, and you enter your trade right about here, and it goes up. You can ride that out. That's a $90 difference in price. So this works for any kind of asset. So that's how you work with the wave trend. You look at the momentum is kind of like the cloud with Ghost Market Pro, and then you just want to look for that yellow line and where it's positioned. If it's at the top and coming through the top to the down, there's a potential that it could go, the price of the asset should start going down. If the yellow line comes down here to the green, it's usually the bottom, and it should start going back up. So that's what you got to look for with the wave trend. Tomorrow I'm going to be going over another strategy with the wave trend that you can use that will help you with trading Bitcoin and basically the overall crypto market. But I'm going to talk about this again in tomorrow's video. So anyway, that is the wave trend. It's kind of like an alternative that you can do if you don't want to get Ghost Market Pro. The purpose of this indicator is to find the areas of momentum. You can find little scalps if you want to, and you can pretty much get a good idea of when something has bottomed and when something's at the top and it's going to start coming down. It's good for those reasons, so you can use that for whatever asset you want. So anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.